Just a Wish Away, Wish Series Book Number 2, written by Barbara Freethy, narrated by Sandy Rustin. Prologue. 15 years earlier. "Race you to Dragon Rock," Braden Elliott challenged. 12-year-old Alexa Parker barely heard him. Her attention was focused on the pile of pebbles and shells that had washed ashore. She was looking for tiny shards of sea glass, or mermaid tears, as the locals called them. The Sand Harbor beach on the coast of Washington State was known for the glass that the sea tossed up after years of being tumbled and turned by the waves and the salt water, finally landing on the sand as beautiful, colorful gems. When she grew up, she wanted to become a glassmaker, turn all those broken pieces into something amazing. "Come on, Alexa," Braden urged. She looked up at him, her determination wavering as she stared into his beautiful green eyes that sometimes reminded her of the glass she collected. Braden had grown 3 inches over the summer, now towering over her at nearly 6 feet. His brown hair was thick and wavy and messed up by the wind. He was so cute. Sometimes she just couldn't stop looking at him. They'd known each other since they were 10, but this was the first summer she'd looked at him as more than just a friend. In fact, her stomach did a little flip-flop every time he smiled at her. She didn't really know what to do about her new feelings. Part of her wanted to say something, and the other part of her was just too scared. A couple of her friends had boyfriends, but she wasn't sure she was ready, and she only saw Braden in the summer. While Braden lived at Sand Harbor year-round, she only came for holidays and summers. Every June, she and her mom packed up the car and left Seattle to stay with her Aunt Phoebe at the beach. Her dad would come down on Thursdays and take long weekends in July and August. It was the perfect way to spend the summer. She'd met some of Braden's Sand Harbor friends over the years, but when she was in town, it was mostly just the two of them. They would meet up every morning on their bikes and take off to explore one of the 3 beaches that dotted the coastline. They'd search for sea glass, fly kites, build sandcastles, and make up stories about the people who vacationed in the big houses along the bluff. Sand Harbor was a quiet fishing village in the winter, but in summer, the town...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?